Hey there guys, CrossFlux here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Metroid Zero Mission. In the last episode, we obtained our fully powered suit, and finally, this world is our oyster. We can go pretty much anywhere, except for those pesky yellow doors, but I don't know, we probably don't really need those. I mean, look, according to that map, that escape vessel's directly above us. All we need to do is hop in that thing, report back to Galactic Federation HQ, and have them sort the whole thing out. Haha, real cute game. Okay, let me in. Screw attack. Nope. Apparently the space pirates have such advanced door technology that it keeps me from entering that escape vessel. Now I wonder why they would keep an escape vessel like that under such lock and key. That just doesn't really make much sense to me. And it's true because it rhymes. But anyways, so I guess we're gonna have to find another way out. But, you know, now that I think about it, we did say that the space pirates stole some of that Chozo technology, and we did kind of say we wanted to stop that, so maybe this gives us a chance to find that hidden technology, and, you know, keep them from putting it to use. And hey, speaking of yellow doors, there's another one of those pesky things. Anything? Good, no. Whenever I practice for this episode, space pirates would keep spawning from that door, so I'm kind of surprised they didn't do it this time. It's glad to be back in action, like I said the last episode. Can't believe I took such a long nap. I mean, I know those save rooms tend to put you in cryo sleep, but I don't know, man, this was ridiculous. 2.5 year slumber? I did not sign on for that. You know, that does remind me, now that I think about it, I kind of feel like I had this dream while I was in cryo sleep. I don't know, I guess dream isn't really the right word for it. More of a nightmare, I guess you would say. But, alright, so you guys know this game called Oxenfree? Well, it's kind of an indie game. It came out, I think, like 2016 or something like that. But, anyways, it's like, for some reason, I just had this dream where I was like, playing the game over and over again. Is almost like I was trapped within the game, if you will. It's kind of a weird concept, I know, but it wasn't very pleasant. But anyways, I'm glad that's behind me. Anyways, I hit the save station here to just restock on some health, because I did take some abuse. I was trying to be careful, but, you know, mistakes happen. Anyways, let's head down to those deeper corridors that we just saw on our map. Because we could head up above, but, you know, my instincts tell me that, you know, if you're going to lock some hidden technology away, yep, you're going to do so in the interior of the ship, not in the main upper rooms or anything like that. And it looked like my suspicions were correct. And put me on a spaceship, I should be a captain. So, it seemed that technology was something called a power bomb. And those of you Metroid fans know that this is Samus's most powerful weapon. They're basically mini nukes that she can unleash while in morph ball form. So, it's like an AoE screen clear move for us. It's truly amazing. But I'm surprised the space pirates didn't lock it up better than this. Just little green beams that I could get to easily. I mean, I guess I have to trigger the alarms to escape this room, so I guess it was alright protection. But finally, with these power bombs, we can open those annoying yellow doors. But before we go any further, because we only got 2 power bombs, if you saw that right there. Luckily, they give us another expansion right off the bat. So we actually start the game with 4 bombs, basically. So, very handy stuff indeed. And unfortunately, got to trigger that beam again, but, you know, not that big of a deal. Well, guys, this is pretty much it. We got that technology back, so now the space pirates can't abuse it. But we're at the part of the game where it's time to wrap things up. We're pretty much done here. We can go straight to the final area and get off this planet if we really wanted to. But I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. I feel like we should, you know, fully scour the planet. I mean, there's so many areas that we have yet to explore on the planet. I mean, I thought we covered everything pretty well on the way up here, but there's still plenty of secrets to be had. So at this point, guys, I'm going to do all the final backtracking. We have every upgrade in the game. There's nothing that can stop us from getting every other secret left in this game. So that's just what I'm going to do. So I could go ahead and cut to just all the areas that have secrets in it. But, you know, part of a Metroid game is all the backtracking and experiencing the world. And you now get to see all these older areas in a new light because of the new powers you've got. So instead of skipping around, I think what I'm going to do is bring back my old speed up mechanic, because I haven't done a speed up in a video in a long time. So without further ado, alright, and we're back. So as you saw, I pretty much backtracked down to this bottom save station area next to the map room. So now that we have missiles again because of our fully powered suit, we're able to access this area. But according to our map, there's a secret, and if you keep shooting to reveal, we find some super missiles. But there's even more to this backtracking that will soon be revealed. So we can bust our way back out onto the surface of planet Zabas here. This brings back memories of when we first crashed on the planet. But there's something here for us. My sniffers are letting me know that there are more power bombs to be found. And a shortcut back inside the ship. Very handy indeed. So next up on our journey is this really long shaft that connects to Chozodia over here. So I'm going to backtrack back to there. Once again, cue the music. Alright, that didn't take too long. But yeah, you remember this strange, really out of place looking glass tube? Well, turns out it's structurally unstable. Well, there it goes. I was about to say, I think the game turned me into a liar there for a second. But nope, all it takes is a well-placed power bomb. And we'll follow this up with another power bomb. And we have access to a whole nother part of the ship. But like with all these other secret areas, it's gonna hold a nice little upgrade for us. We just gotta scale the tower thanks to our trusty space jump. Come on. I am bad at using the space jump, by the way, though. I feel like the timing is a little weird. It's definitely a floaty kind of jump. Definitely not something that I prefer. I prefer a more tight jump, something like Mega Man X or Hollow Knight rather than Metroid, but you know, Metroid has a different feel to it, and that's perfectly fine. That secret out the way, let's head back over to the exact opposite side here, and blow open yet another secret passage. And so now we're going to be greeted to some familiar looking backgrounds as we begin to start connecting back to older areas of the game. So like these little slime things, I remember these in Norfair, or was it Ridley? Now, as you can see, my memory's not so good after 2.5 years. But keep heading left. My secret senses are going off. If you noticed, I was able to shoot something in the walls here, so that lets me know that there's something up here for us. And navigate this tiny little maze here, and we get some more super missiles. Very nice. Ow, I was not quick enough. I hesitated for just a split second, and the enemy took advantage of my weakness. So now you don't need power bombs for this next little room, but I think it does help. It saves a bit of time and helps navigating this maze just a little bit easier. Because it helps take some of the guesswork out of some of the paths. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, those blocks are only able to be destroyed with bombs, so it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Alright, so let's keep going. I think the speed up will probably be done for the episode just because we're pretty much in completely new areas now. But we're actually getting ready to connect up to Criteria, if I'm not mistaken. And indeed, I am right. And thankfully, I had one power bomb left. Oh, thank goodness I had that power bomb, because I would hate to have had to backtrack and cut that out of the video. Oh man, I would have been upset. Alright, Criteria brings back some good memories. I really like this area. I especially like all the backgrounds in it. Like, it's just a really neat looking place aesthetically. But I know we're drawing near the end of the video, but I'm going to do my best to try and grab a couple more power-ups and secrets before we call the episode. Just got to make a quick pit stop here and refill my power bombs, because I was completely out. Alright, so let's take a quick look at our map. There's a whole bunch of unexplored territory in this upper right area. So that is our plan of action. Alright, let's head on out into the bright, bold world. Space jump over here. Alright. Now, if you notice, there's a power, or a super missile upgrade, I should say, blocked by some shine spark blocks. But not really sure how we're going to access that. However, if your keen eyes are keen, and you are redundant in your redundancy, then you can find this yellow door, which of course we have power bombs for. We can backtrack, make a quick stop in Chozodia here, and blow up this missile block to get some more power bombs. And this will actually be a shortcut. You can actually bomb, I think it's this corner down here with the missile. Yeah, and that'll take you all the way back into Chozodia. But we don't really have a reason to do that. Instead, oh look, Shine Spark, Speed Booster activated. Let's see, can I do it? Oh, I just ran out. Alright, but that's the trick right there. You grab your speed booster, you do a couple space jumps around that ledge, and if you do it just right, then you'll have just enough time to speed into those blocks. And I accidentally hit the pause button and not the charge beam button. Again, my allocation of buttons for this game is not very smart. But I'm dead set in my ways, it's too late to change them now. Alright, let's see. Can we do it? Oh, come on. Alright, I'm going to cut to the successful attempt. There we go. That's how you do it. Alright, now let's see. Can I keep... Well, I can't keep the charge. But there's actually one more thing that we need the charge for. So... let's keep running circles, spinning our tires. At least we're going to get something for it, I promise. Alright, so let's come down here. This ledge here is our key to use some Shine Spark. All we get are some flimsy little missiles, but you know what? I'm okay with that. Missiles are still pretty handy. I love spamming those things. We got plenty to go around anyways. But, unfortunately, thanks to my inability to do that first super missile tank up here as a first try, I think I'm going to have to go ahead and call the episode. So, I thank you all so much for watching, as always. I apologize if this backtracking part of the Let's Play is going to get boring, but there shouldn't be too much left. I'm going to do my best to round things up as quick as I can, and then we'll finally get ourselves off this planet. So, as always, have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.